member for Werriwa.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister for Home Affairs. Why is the passage of the Albanese government's gun reform so important for Australians? What would it have meant to the Bondi terror attack, and what opposition has there been?
Call to the Leader of the House and the Minister for Home Affairs.
Thanks very much, Speaker, and I thank the member for Werriwa for the question. In responding to the anti-Semitic terror attack, we need to deal with the motivation and we need to deal with the method. We are dealing with two people there who had horrific anti-Semitic bigotry in their minds and in their hearts, and they had weapons they should not have had as those individuals. I don't think anyone argues that those individuals should have been able to have weapons, and we need to be able to respond to the method that they used as well. The vast majority of gun licence holders in Australia take their licences seriously and are responsible individuals. And I say to those people, these changes are not targeted at you. There are claims that have been made by some of those opposite which are simply not true. Our laws will not be a blanket ban on firearms. Our laws will not stop Australian athletes from competing or accessing the equipment they need. Our laws will not stop pest controllers or sporting shooters, those with a genuine need. Our laws will not stop farmers and primary producers from performing their daily tasks. But the question that is right to ask is what the reforms will do when you reduce the number of guns in the community, when you strengthen the National Firearms Agreement, when you strengthen background checks, when you improve intelligence sharing, and when you restrict licences as far as practical to Australian citizens. And the critical question that came to a head in a vote today where those opposite did not distinguish, they did not seek to amend, they opposed the lot in the way they voted on the gun laws today, is what would these laws have meant for those two men?
Order.
Because there's been a lot of discussion, and we heard the New South Wales debate, should there be 6? Should recreational shooters be able to have 6 firearms? Should it be 4? Should it be 5? How many would those individuals, those two people, how many firearms would they be permitted to have under the laws today that the government supported and the opposition opposed? And the answer is 0. Under those laws, those two people would have been able to access 0 firearms. What are the reasons? Citizens would be only citizens would be able to get a licence. The firearm licence holder was not an Australian citizen. The firearms that they were using would not have been available to them. The son, who didn't have a firearms licence in any event, had he sought one or had the father sought one, Auscheck and the intelligence information that we had would have been cross-checked before a licence could be issued. All of these things result in one very simple question. Do you believe those two people should have been allowed to have those guns? And every member on this side today voted to say no, they should not.